Hey there guys, this is Azun from Pioneer, and today I'm bringing you a duel video between Harpies, which is me, and my friend Jordan Mongoose Burton playing Battlin boxes. Now, I won the dice roll, so I'll be taking first, playing that lovely Hoban build. Well, it's not really Hoban, Hoban's an idiot, but there you go. Upstack Hoban's just a really good card right now, especially in combo-based decks, which Harpies very much are. Let's go for that first turn Sign Plague, which generates me a +1. There's no reason not to. And I have the card too, so I'm going to go plus off this play with some back row established. It's really like that is the ideal play for Harpies in my mind. Play Sign, grab Egotist, play D, because now I am completely set up for the next few turns. You'll have to excuse the angle, it wasn't ideal situations, so I had to place it at a little bit of a funny angle. Jordan Burton actually, rocking the boxes, he recently topped regionals at Bristol, actually. Pretty impressive considering his deck choice. Not that I'm saying boxes are bad, they're just not quite as fast as the meta right now. He's opted for the Foolish Burial Glassjaw, which does shout Switch Hitter in hand. A big issue with this deck, and he knows it, is that every play it makes is incredibly readable. It's easy to tell what their next step plan is. And I'm pretty sure I'm holding right now the Torrential, a card which I think is incredibly bad in this matchup, and I usually side out. And I know he's going to grab the Glassjaw, and I decided to Torrential now. It's not an ideal play, but if I Torrentialed on the Glassjaw summon, he would have got Switch Hitter back to hand and he could loop again. And I knew I had a Chidori play, but sadly he's got the Lance, so it doesn't matter either way, he's going to get his Lead Yoke. But again, I've got the Chidori play next turn, and I've made him lose his Lance, which is quite handy. Plays the Kaiser, quite an annoying card, but in Harpies if you've got the Hunting Ground you don't really care too much. Which I believe I do. Yeah, I have the Hunting Ground. He has no response to the summon of Lady, which means that he likely doesn't have the Bottomless. He knows I have Egotist in hand. So if this all goes through, yeah, I think I proceed to make 101 because Hunting Ground's going to pop the back row for me. I believe at this point he's actually saying that I ripped the Egotist and I had to remind him that I searched it. And it was the Fiendish, so it's a good thing I had that Hunting Ground because my second option was to go Chidori, which I would have done. But yeah, 101, it's an amazing card right now. Well, it will be for a long time. I believe at this point my opponent is reduced to just having the one card in hand, maybe perhaps two. I don't quite recall. It is one, but it is the Mass Chameleon. And he top decks Nixie's Reborn as well. He's got the Exciton. I was a little bit worried at this point. I don't recall why I was checking my grave. I think it was because I knew if this went south, you know, I get the sign search, I just want to work out on what resources I had. Okay, so I'm going to let the Exciton go through, and thanks to the Reckless Greed and the sign resolving, if it resolves, I don't see why it wouldn't in game 1. But yeah, I'm going to end up going not 2 minus off this play. Obviously I've made the mistake and not sent Hunting Ground to the grave. I believe I rectify that later. Yeah. I did overextend. I shouldn't have set both the Stark Parties. As soon as I set it, I realised there was really no point. It was a bad contingency because my opponent was top decking. What's the chances? Like, he's going to be able to stop my main play and then I'll have to party afterwards. So I should have just set the 1. So as you can see, even though he just played Exciton, my hand is incredibly full, and I am under Reckless. But I am going to be going Hunting Ground, I'm going to be popping that back row, and destroying that Exciton, leaving my opponent with 0 cards in hand. So at this point, I'm pretty much assuring myself game. Then he flips the Xyz Reborn on me. I opted to discard the Queen because I had a Queen and a Dancer in my hand, and I almost always prefer to ditch the Queen, sorry. Dancer's just too good while you've got that Hunting Ground. And I've opted for a rank 4 play, and he decides just to scoop there. Okay, well thanks guys, this has been Azun, and stay tuned for game 2 and maybe 3, all depends how the match went. Thanks, Azun signing out.